back once again to Casual Warcraft time, as always, Lust. I want to talk a little bit about the 5.3 PTR patch notes this week. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I'm going to do my absolute best to cover most of it in a reasonable amount of time. I know you guys don't like watching them half-hour videos and whatnot, so let's see what I can do. First off, I do want to mention there's a new battleground coming. Deepwind Gorge takes place in Valley of the Four Winds. It looks like a resource accumulation battleground from what I'm seeing on the notes. Anyways, haven't had a chance to get on the PTR yet, so a lot of this is just what I know from the notes. They say, you know, going to be trying to accumulate resources while protecting your own, so it kind of seems like, you know, blacksmith and all that all over again. But you know what, it's a new battleground, so it'll be decent anyways. There's a new arena as well. I do not recall the name of it, but it's in Kunlai Summit. Anyways, again, no idea about what it looks like, but there is a new arena coming in Kunlai Summit. There are 4 new scenarios coming as well. I don't recall the names. I know one takes place in Dead Mines, I believe, because it's sort of Dead Mines related. So, or not, was it Dead Mines? Yes, it was Dead Mines, or Ragefire, not Dead Mines. So, look forward to those. That's 4 new ones we've got now. They're also doing heroic modes of scenarios now, which is kind of cool. So now you can get a little heroic scenario action going on. Hopefully they're actually heroic difficulty and not just, you know, a little bit harder. I'd like to see some actually harder scenarios. It would be kind of neat, you know, get some valor points from them and whatnot. There's also a new quest campaign, kind of, you know, like the sort of like the pre-Kata quests and Wrath, and then sort of again like the pre-Mop quests in Kata. This is called Escalation. The Alliance and the Horde are both going to be helping to undermine the War Chief, I guess, and kind of learn what's going on around Org and all that. Alliance, from what I understand, is going to be doing some SI7 stuff, and Horde is going to be working with the Darkspirit Trolls apparently on this. So that's kind of cool. Going to be undermining the War Chief and getting things done, and hopefully we can kill Garrosh soon. So yeah, we're looking forward. I'm kind of looking forward to that. It leads to conflict in the Barrens, kind of, which they call a battlefield, which isn't a battleground, I don't believe, but it's just kind of, you know, like I said, I think it's a pre-patch quest chain, much like the pre-X-Pack quest chains are. So we'll see what that looks like. The whole quest chain with Wrathion, the legendary quest chain and all that, that's going to continue on. You're going to be going to, apparently flying all around Wrathion to the 4 corners of Pandaria and talking to the August Celestials. And you're going to have to, of course, to completed all the previous steps of this, including the one on the Isle of Thunder. I don't remember the name of it. Man, I am just flaking out tonight. But anyways, that's going to keep going on. There's also 2 new tiers of Brawlers Guild bosses coming in this one, and a new VIP area for people that are over rank 8, I believe, which I'm not. But I'm looking forward to that. If you're big into the Brawlers Guild thing, like I said, that's, you know, 2 more tiers of bosses. So the VIP area, I'm not quite sure what that's going to be all about, but I'm going to have to get on the PTR, I think, and check this out and see what it looks like. So hopefully that's going to work out. I'm going to skip all the class-specific stuff. I will give you guys a link over to that here on the video and on the new website, which I'll give you the address for at the end of this too. So stay tuned for that, I guess. Good thing, you know, dailies. You guys know how much I love to complain about the dailies. Well, apparently the guys over at Blizz kind of figured something out here. Anyways, it's not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's something. The Shadowpan and Augustine Celestial rep grinds, you no longer need to be exalted or honored with the Golden Lotus in order to get those. You can just start right in from scratch with them too. It's a start. It's not great, but it's a start. You know, you can at least pick the faction you want to grind for instead of, you know, grinding through one before you can start the next. Like I say, it's a start. I'm not real excited about it, but it's better than nothing, I guess. So we'll see. And since 5.3 is on the PTR now, you know, we've probably only got maybe a month, I would say. What is this? This is August 15th, going on the 16th. This video will be live on the 6th, or August. Yeah. April 16th, this video will be going live. So I would say by the middle of May, I would say we're going to be seeing this stuff go live. So if you guys want to get on the PTR and check it out and get a heads up, now's a good time to do it. There's a there's a whole bunch of new battle pets coming, of course, because we haven't collected them all already, right? But there's a whole bunch of more coming. There's a whole bunch of very specific stuff related to the abilities with battle pets that just they just kind of bug fixed, and they're actually fixing some of it a little better now, I guess. So I'm not going to cover all of that because that's just a ridiculous amount of material. I mean, it's like huge. So yeah, we're going to skip that. But they are fixing quite a bit. There are a bunch of new battle pets coming, and I don't know how I feel about more battle pets. I mean, God, I've wasted so much time collecting those things already. But they're going to be there, so you know, gotta catch them all, I guess. Yeah, I know, it's sad, but it is. So as sad as that is, but there's some happy news, I guess. The loot tables and the loot specialization thing that Blizzard introduced back, was it 5.1? I don't remember. You know, where you only get loot off of bosses based on your spec. They're actually introducing an off-spec system, basically. So now if you're a tank and you want something for your DPS spec, or if you're DPS and you want something for your tank spec, there's actually an option, I guess, where you can get that gear now. You don't just have to get the gear for the specialization you're in, which is damn nice, because when you're running dungeons and leveling as, you know, feral or balanced, and you want stuff for a healing spec on a druid, you're kind of boned, especially if your gear's not up to par to heal with. You know, what do you got to do? Just wait till you get the 90 and buy the stuff, I guess. But yeah, they're going to fix that, so that's kind of cool. They're also putting in a fix for the bonus rolls, bonus loot rolls, where if you have a continuous string of bad luck, each progressive bonus roll that you lose, or that doesn't provide gear or any kind of reward, has a higher chance to provide a good reward. So if you're going through these dungeons, you're blowing through your bonus rolls, and you've got like 4 in a row that are just horrible, and you don't get anything, chances are your 5th one you're going to get something, because the roll, it doesn't give an actual percentage, so I don't know how much better chance you're going to have, but at least they're going to give you a better chance if your rolls suck. So that's kind of nice. That and the off-spec rolls, man, that's just, thank you. I almost want to thank you, Blizz, because it's just, finally, you know, your heads are starting to come out of your ass. You no longer need a brain surgeon, you're down to just a proctologist. So yeah. Getting back to scenarios, there's a new little feature they're throwing in. I don't know if this is going to make it live, but I really hope it does, because this one kind of has me a little bit excited. It's Lorewalker Cho can actually take you through the opposing faction scenarios, so you can see how it looks from the other faction. So Theramore Isle, if you're an Alliance player, you know, you go through, you help Jaina and all that stuff, and you know, actually try to save Theramore a little bit. You'd actually get to go talk to Lorewalker Cho, and he would bring you through the Horde quest chain where you're going in and just trying to kill everything. So that's kind of neat. I'm actually really looking forward to that. I mean, I've seen him pretty much on both sides now, so it really doesn't really mean a whole lot to me, but I'm still kind of excited about it, because I know a lot of people that have only seen one side and are like, well, why is it this way? And then I have to try to explain it to them, and now I can just be like, hey, go talk to Lorewalker Cho. He's got all your info. I ain't doing it. So, but yeah. I'm thinking, you notice I'm kind of cheating here, reading the patch notes, and I am editing this video. I normally don't, but there's a lot of stuff, and I'm just not remembering it all, because I'm spaced tonight. I don't know where I am, but I am not here. So, it's, yeah, it's been one of them days. But, so there's a lot of cool stuff I'm looking forward to. There is no third spec. So, you know, there's not. We're not getting it. Blizz threw that out eons ago. It's not in there, it's not going to be live, it's not going to be on the PTR, we're not going to get it. Don't get excited about it, because it's not going to happen. I just want to break that to you now as gently as I can. No. That's pretty much it, though. That's really the main things I wanted to talk about. There are some profession changes. Low-level herbalists and miners are going to be able to farm mats, farm the nodes in Pandaria, and get limited quantities of useful goods from them. So, you know, that's kind of a neat way to actually, if you're, you know, especially with Death Knights. Death Knights, I know I'm kind of partial to them, but it's horrible because, you know, you get out of the beginner's area at 58 and you've got no professions. You know, your first aid's kind of up to par, but that's really it. And, you know, most of the time you get out, you just grind straight through, try to get to 90, and professions kind of get lost in the wind until you get to 90. So now at least, you know, once you get to Pandaria at 85, you can actually start using your gathering skills for either herbalism or mining. and level them up there. You don't have to wait and go back to the old world and do all that goofy stuff. You can actually just get it all done in Pandaria and be done with it. So that's kind of neat. I'm kind of looking forward to that because I've got some professions that are kind of slacking, you know, I mean, pretty bad. So yeah, that'll be good. Anyways, as I said earlier in the video, I did start an actual website. And no, I'm not wearing a beanie. No complaints. It's too damn hot. None. But anyways, I started an actual website. It's not like, you know, it's not an actual, you know, Casualwarcraft.com. It's not that, don't worry. I couldn't do that right away, so I wanted to see how things would go with it and make sure I was actually had the time to maintain it and update it. So what I did is I went over to Wix.com. Wix, yeah. And started myself a website over there. Just a little freebie setup, you know, went through and customized it a little bit, played with it and stuff. And I'm going to try to update it, try to keep things going over there. And as long as I can maintain it there, then I know I won't have a problem maintaining it on an actual website that I've paid for, because I don't want to pay for something and not have time to do it. So yeah, anyways, we have one now. It is, what the hell is it? Casualwarcraft.wix.com/warcraft. I had to put the /warcraft in there. I don't know why. They wouldn't let me do it otherwise. So anyways, it's there. If all works well on it, you guys like it, everything goes good, it's actually getting some hits, then I would say probably by midsummer, if not end of summer, somewhere in that general neighborhood, I'm actually probably going to start a live website that will be, you know, Casual Warcraft or Lusts Gaming or something along those lines. Something where I can put all of my crap from all of the games that I play and all the stuff that I do all in one place, and you guys can, you know, check it out there. You know, stick to the Facebook for the Warcraft stuff, stick to here for my videos, you know, but everything will still be posted over there with links to Warcraft or links to the channel and links to Facebook and all that. So hopefully that'll work out, but if not, we'll see how it goes. So as always, you know, comment, subscribe, like, thumbs up, check us out over on Facebook, go check out the website, check us out on Twitter, twitch.tv/lusterror if I ever manage to start streaming something, which I really have to do. Don't forget, on Thursdays now, I'm trying to do it every Thursday, I'm doing my new show, Weekly Ticket, you know, like a support ticket. I had to explain this a couple times. You know who you are, Oak. You know, so yeah. Yeah, but Weekly Ticket will be up generally Thursday or Friday every week, and it's just me bitching, ranting, and complaining about stuff that I want to bitch, rant, and complain about. Not always World of Warcraft related, but probably more often than not, because it's pretty much what I do. So yeah, anyways, as always guys, comment, subscribe, like, thumbs up, and all that, and yeah, we'll see you in game, guys.